Hey y'all, welcome back to Culturally Prescribed. I'm Nana.
I'm Oyen, go by Honey.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we'll be talking about Kybella. All things Kybella. We hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so Kybella. What do you guys think about it?
I think it's great if you have, excess fat under the chin, double chin. I think it has great benefits and effects.
Right, right. So what is Kybella?
So Kybella is just injectables that you get under your chin, specifically. It's a great way to get rid of the double chin or the turkey neck that people think. I was actually looking at myself after just like reading about it and really thinking about it in the mirror. And I was just like, hold on, wait. Do I have something? I could probably use it too. But no, so basically what happens is you go in and for a consultation, they'll basically tell you whether or not you are a good candidate or not. Or if your imaginary chin is something that's in your mind, or it's really something there that can have a medical treatment for.
Right.
And the chemicals that are injected, the purpose is they kind of burn the fat and they cause them to melt away, and eventually they'll go into your lymphatics and you kind of just pee them out.
Yeah. So the chemical is actually called deoxycholic acid. So it's what your gallbladder actually uses to emulsify or get rid, like really break down your fat. And so it's obviously like synthesized to be able to be injected, under your chin area. So yeah, and like bouncing off of what Honey was saying, I actually had tried to do it for myself. I actually had a consultation and I unfortunately wasn't a candidate.
That's a good thing.
The doctor ended up telling me, like, look, girl, you good.
Yes, it's all
that
in
ain't
your mind.
that. Yeah.
That isn't fat. Exactly.
Because I was, looking a little, or I thought I was looking a little Turkish, but that wasn't the case.
But it makes me, I'm kind of surprised because I'm like, this is a natural molecule that your body produces.
Right.
So I'm like, can it break down other areas of fat in your body? You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Because if they're just, I know it's only FDA approved for the, the neck or the chin, but, hey, I got some love handles and some places on my thighs. I could definitely work on.
Yeah, that's a really good thought. I'm sure they have tried it in other areas, but we have to see why it didn't work or whether it's something still in the making.
Yeah, for sure.
Or it's something you could...
or I could just get it and inject it, and then we'll see from there.
Actually...
But we wouldn't recommend that.
No. I saw a few YouTube videos where they didn't call it Kybella. It started with the K, but it was called something else. And this woman was using this chemical, like liquid product, and injecting it into her stomach to burn her fat there. So I think it's something that is now becoming so public, where they're sending at-home kits where you can do it yourself, and there'll be a few vials, like maybe 6 or 12 vials in a container, and they say to do it every single day. Eventually until you get your results. So it is something that you definitely want to go into a medical provider, someone who is well knowledgeable.
Board certified.
Yes, board certified.
We stress that on this show.
Knows what they're doing, because side effects are a real thing, and you can end up with a worse outcome than what you had before or what you intended to have. So that's something very important.
And that's a good research project, right? Like seeing if Kybella works in other areas of your body.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
You could create a research project out of that.
And if it does, great. How?
Exactly.
And, what's the method?
Or even just to do the research on it and see if it works. But
Right. So the average person needs about 2 to 4 treatments. And each treatment, between each session, is about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on, it's definitely person specific, but it takes about 6 to 8 weeks between each session. Like I said before, 2 to 4 treatments per person. And sometimes it could take up to 6. Like I said, just depending on your situation you got going on, up in there.
And I think it takes like around 12 weeks to 2 months to actually see the effects of going from a turkey neck to no chin, to no double chin. So,
and it's permanent. So it actually permanently destroys the fat in that area, which is amazing.
That's great. Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
to keep going back. I mean, I think up to 6, you're done. You can't get any more treatments after that.
Right. And I think the average cost of a session is about $800. I think that's what I was saying.
I actually saw one that said 1,200.
Okay.
But I think it really depends on where you live
Right.
and what facilities are near you. And
what
they
the
have.
dermatologist is actually charging, because it's not, insurance doesn't cover it, right? So this is a cosmetic procedure that you have to pay out of pocket for. So depends on where you are in your area.
Right.
Definitely.
Cough up the money for that.
Right. If it's something that you really want, then it's worth it.
I know.
It might be worth it. And if you look at the before and after video, like pictures, it is phenomenal. Like, it's wow. They look amazing. They look beautiful before, but now you can see that they got the desired effect that they were looking for, and it looks great.
That jawline, though.
Yes. Chiseled.
Yes. Did you guys ever watch Fairly Odd Parents?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Fairly Odd Parents? The guy with the chiseled jaw?
Oh,
You're talking about Timmy
with the
Turner.
butt chin. Yeah, he had the butt like a.
It was like a huge.
Yeah,
Yes, he
Like
was.
very
He was the
chiseled.
military.
Yeah.
The military.
Jaw like that.
Yeah. He did. He was
that's
very.
what we're all trying to get. Clearly,
That's the goal.
Clearly,
Going
with a
back
few
to-
fillers and Botox here and there, get that nice jaw without the double chin.
Without
Girl, you're good.
Without the double chin. Yeah.
The danger is when you just get all up in your mind and you think you need things that you don't.
Yeah,
'cause
Right.
You're already beautiful
Right.
and it's just extra, and it will lead to a exaggerated look that doesn't look normal or natural.
Right.
So definitely want to avoid that.
Yeah.
You still want to make sure you look like you.
Yeah.
Unless that's your look. If that's your look, then go for it. But like, if you want a natural look, then definitely go for what the medical dermatologist prescribes for you.
Yeah. Just want to look natural.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be happy. So just some like housekeeping, I guess, like, some contraindications, some side effects I think that we should really point out is if you have an infection in that area, you want to make sure that you do not get any treatments at that time until that infection is cleared. That is key, because you can have a reaction that your body just doesn't react to very well. So, and there are other side effects too. Kybella is definitely known to swell up your neck to the point where you kind of like have that bullfrog looking effect.
Yeah.
And that can last for about a week. So you want to make sure that after you get your injections that you're in a position to kind of, hide out, or if you
Stay at home.
Yeah, stay at home, or if you feel comfortable being out, but just being aware that like you will swell up.
Yeah.
You'll really swell up.
I've also seen like severe side effects can be like nerve injury in your jaw. And I know like if you have like an antiplatelet or anti-clotting disorder, your doctors would definitely have to kind of work with you before you even start that, Kybella. So
Definitely. And they also said women who are pregnant or nursing, stay away from that until after that period is over, and then maybe revisit it afterwards.
Right. And I'm assuming because of the swelling that happens, you may have trouble swallowing as well. That may be an issue. Some open sores can happen, bruising, hair loss, even necrosis, and that's when like your cells start to die. I mean, that's obviously like very rare, severe cases, but just want to let you know everything that may be possible. So just make sure when you go in, you just have all of the information as to like what the procedure is, what your desired effect is. Because you might go in thinking you might need one specific procedure, like Kybella, to get a desired effect, but you might need something else.
Right.
And so make sure that your provider is open to speaking to you about like, what are my options to reach this specific desired effect? And, there might be another cost-effective, there might be just a better procedure for you. So make sure you exhaust your options.
Right. And communicate.
Yeah,
Basically,
for
communication with your provider so they know exactly what you want.
And I would also say to even come into the, encounter with an open mind, because, you might not be the perfect candidate for Kybella or for fillers or for certain procedures, so come with an open mind, so that if your doctor is like, no, I don't think you should get that, but maybe you can get something else, or maybe you don't need anything and you're naturally beautiful, so I think it just depends. And definitely be optimistic and open-minded for what you can have on your face.
Definitely.
Yeah. You guys have any other thoughts?
No,
Good.
I thought this was great. We learned a lot.
Learned a lot,
Y'all learned a lot.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for watching. We hope you really enjoyed the show. Please follow, like, and subscribe, and tell your friends. Thank you. Bye.